Hi everyone, this is Ramakrishna. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to discuss CSI NET June 2017 complex analysis question number 33 from part B, 3 marks question. And here the question is, let C denote the unit circle centered at the origin C, then 1 by 2 pi I integral taken over C, modulus of 1 plus z square whole square dz, where the integral is taken anti-clockwise along the circle C equals, and the four options are option number 1 0, option number 2 1, option number 3 2, and option number 4 3. So we have to choose one correct option from this 4. And here the question is about to find the integration value along the given circle, that is a unit circle. So before going to the solution, here we have to recall two properties of complex numbers. So first we have to recall properties of complex number. That means first property is whenever z is a complex number, we have modulus of z square is equal to z into z bar. Here z bar represents the conjugate of that complex number. Okay, this is first property. Modulus of z square can be written as z into z bar whenever z is a complex number. And we have addition property for complex number, that is z1 plus z2 whole bar. So here z1 and z2 are two complex numbers, then z1 plus z2 whole bar means conjugate of z1 plus z2, that is z1 bar plus z2 bar. Is it clear? So you'll use this two properties of complex numbers. Okay, now coming to the solution of this problem, here the given integral is 1 by 2 pi I integral taken over C modulus of 1 plus z square whole square into dz. So let it be capital I. So here capital I means a given integration value, that is 1 by 2 pi I into integral taken over C modulus of 1 plus z square whole square into dz, where the circle C is such that given by unit circle, that means a modulus of z is equals to 1. Here center at the origin means modulus of z minus 0 is equal to 1, and here radius is 1 because it is a unit circle. So that means if we take this as origin, it is a unit circle. So origin, center at origin, and radius is 1. Here r is equal to 1. So here the distance is modulus of z is equal to 1. So mod z is equal to 1. So it represents a unit circle with center at the origin and radius 1. Okay, now we have to find out this integration value. Now we will convert this in polar form of a circle. Since modulus of z is equals to 1, now in polar form we have z is equal to e power I theta. So whenever z is equal to e power I theta, we have dz is equal to derivative with respect to z. Dz is equal to e power I theta, derivative is I into e power I theta into d theta. Okay, and here the limits are, because C represents a circle, means the angle values are 0 to 2 pi. So here the limits are from 0 to 2 pi. So limits are from 0 to 2 pi because it represents a unit circle. Okay, now we will substitute this value in the given integration value. Okay, therefore capital I is equal to 1 by 2 pi I into integral taken over C, and here the C varies from 0 to 2 pi. So 0 to 2 pi to modulus of 1 plus z, means here we are replacing z with e power I theta. So e power I theta plus z square means e power I theta whole square into dz. Dz means I e power I theta d theta. Is it clear? Now here it is of the form, say 1 plus e power I theta plus e power I theta whole square. So this is one complex number. So it is of the form modulus of z square. But we know that modulus of z square can be written as z into z bar. So we will use this formula. So this is equal to 1 by 2 pi I, 1 by 2 pi I into integral 0 to 2 pi. Here z is equal to 1 plus e power I theta plus e power I theta whole square. So mod z square means we can write z into z bar. So that means 1 plus e power I theta plus e power I theta whole square into z bar means 1 plus e power I theta plus e power I theta square whole bar into I e power I theta d theta. Okay, now we will simplify this one. Okay, now this can be written as 1 by 2 pi I integral 0 to 2 pi. So we are writing this value. This is 1 plus e power I theta plus e power I theta whole square means this can be written as e power 2I theta. Okay, now it is of the form z1 plus z2 whole bar. But here we know that z1 plus z2 whole bar can be written as z1 bar plus z2 bar. And here 1 is a real number, conjugate of real number is itself. So here 1 bar means 1 itself. So it can be written as 1 plus e power I theta whole bar plus e power 2I theta bar into I e power I theta d theta. Is it clear? Now this is equals to 1 by 2 pi I integral 0 to 2 pi. This is 1 plus e power I theta plus e power 2I theta into 1 plus e power I theta whole bar means conjugate of e power I theta is nothing but e power minus I theta plus here e power 2I theta whole bar means conjugate of e power 2I theta, that is e power minus 2I theta into I e power I theta d theta. Okay, now we will simplify this. Here we have in first bracket we have 3 terms and in the second bracket is also we have 3 terms. So we will multiply these 2 terms. This is equals to 1 by 2 pi I integral 0 to 2 pi. So usual multiplication, first multiplication with 1 we get this is 1 plus e power minus I theta plus e power minus 2 I theta. Okay, plus multiplying with e power I theta. So this is e power I theta plus e power I theta into e power minus I theta. The value is equal to 1 plus e power I theta into e power minus 2I theta. So this is e power minus I theta plus now multiplying with e power 2I theta. So this is e power 2I theta because e power 2I theta into 1 is e power 2I theta. Next we have e power 2I theta into e power minus I theta. So this value is equal to plus e power I theta because here 2I theta and here minus I theta. So 2I theta minus I theta gives I theta. Okay, now multiplying with e power 2I theta into e power minus 2I theta. So this value is again equal to 1 because 2I theta minus 2I theta means e power 0 is equals to 1 into I into e power I theta d theta. Okay, is it clear? So we have 1 by 2 pi integral 0 to 2 pi 1 plus e power minus I theta plus e power minus 2I theta plus e power I theta plus 1 plus e power minus I theta plus e power 2I theta plus e power I theta plus 1 into I e power I theta into d theta. And here taking I outside the integral we have this is I by 2 pi I into integral 0 to 2 pi. And here we have 1 plus 1 plus 1 that is 3 into e power I theta. So this is 3 e power I theta plus and next term is e power minus I theta that is 3 into e power I theta. So 3 e power I theta plus here we have e power minus I theta plus e power minus I theta. That means 2 times e power minus I theta into e power I theta. So that value is equal to 2 because 2 into e power minus I theta into e power I theta. So minus I theta plus I theta means e power 0. E power 0 is equal to 1. So it gives only 2 plus next term is e power minus 2I theta into e power I theta. So power is minus 2I theta plus I theta means it gives e power minus I theta. Okay, e power minus I theta plus next we have here e power I theta plus e power I theta. That means 2 times e power I theta into e power I theta. So this gives 2 times e power 2I theta because this power is I theta and here this power is also I theta. So 2 times e power I theta plus I theta means 2I theta. And finally we have plus is equal to e power 2I theta plus I theta means e power 3I theta into d theta. Is it clear? So here I will be gets cancelled and it remains with 1 by 2 pi into your usual integration. Here 3 is a constant. On integration we get this is 3 into integration of e power I theta value is e power I theta by I under limits 0 to 2 pi plus 2 into integration 0 to 2 pi d theta. That value is equal to theta under limits 0 to 2 pi plus integration e power minus I theta d theta. That value is equal to e power minus I theta by minus I under limits 0 to 2 pi plus 2 into integration e power 2I theta d theta. That value is equal to e power 2I theta by 2I under limits 0 to 2 pi plus and last one is e power 3I theta integration. So this is e power 3I theta by 3I under limits 0 to 2 pi. This is usual integration. Now we will apply upper limit minus lower limit. This is 1 by 2 pi into 3 into here e power I theta means cos theta plus I sin theta. So this value is equal to cos 2 pi minus I sin 2 pi by I. So this value is equal to 0 plus 2 into here 2 pi minus 0 means this is 2 pi plus here also similarly e power minus I theta means cos theta minus I sin theta. That means cos 2 pi minus I sin 2 pi. This value is again equals to 0 plus 2 into here also e power 2 pi 2I theta means this is cos 2 pi I theta plus sin 2 pi I theta. This value is also equal to 0 plus last term this is also similarly equal to 0. So here these terms will be get 0. It remains with 1 by 2 pi into this value is equal to 2 into 2 pi. So 2 pi will be gets cancelled. It remains with only 2. So therefore our option number 3 is correct. Therefore option 3 is correct. So here answer is 2. Is it clear? I hope you like this video. If you like the video, please share, subscribe and give your comments on my videos. Thanks for watching.